If you build and maximize your belts, it'll go up a hell of a lot faster. Also, you don't need to destroy your existing creations as you need to keep the resources flowing for higher levels. Yes, that's what the tutorial has said. Is that a special fabric loader for HermitCraft? It's not special, it's just fabric. I use the official Minecraft launcher, yes. So what I wanted to work on today on HermitCraft, I feel like the sensitivity of my mouse is really high for some reason. All right. This mouse, I like this mouse a lot. This is... Which mouse is this? This is the G502 Lightspeed mouse, the Logitech one. It's got the RGB logo and stuff. The only thing I don't like about it is like right next to the left click on the side here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Those, it's hard to see. Right next to the left click, there is up and down sensitivity. These buttons right here, don't look at my nails, by the way. And I always end up like clicking that by mistake when I'm left clicking. So like I'll change the sensitivity of my mouse all the time. It's very frustrating. I don't like it. I wish there was a way that I could disable that, or maybe make it like a two button thing where like I press another button, then I can up and down the sensitivity. But where it is right there, I don't like that. Yeah, that's the G502. Yeah. Can probably disable it. I'll have to look. I think I messed with that before and I was trying and I couldn't do it, but I don't know. Maybe I was doing it wrong. It's quite possible. Why don't you get the G903? Because I wanted the G503. Is that okay? Hope that's okay. Yo, I hear footsteps. I think there might be a creeper in here. I know there's a skeleton, but I think there was a creeper. There's a creeper down there. There's a creeper right there. Okay, on the outside. As long as it's on the outside, it's all that matters. I have Logitech software. I've looked at the keybinds, but apparently I might have looked at it wrong. I don't know. Okay, so we have sand. I'm gonna need a little bit of gravel. That's already boxed up. Nice. Hopefully that's gonna be enough stone. So what I wanted to work on today on HermitCraft is I want to do like we did with our island that didn't exist before. This one right here has some skeleton horses, by the way. I think you'll see that in the next HermitCraft video. So this island didn't exist, which means like all the stuff underneath this island didn't exist here. So I kind of want to do that over on this island, so we don't have the weird floaty stuff, right? So we're gonna like bring this down and turn it into a proper looking island. Just a little bit of terraforming. Too late, my nails have been looked at. Don't look at my nails. That's gross. So really, we're just going to be kind of following what's already here, except like bringing it out. Why does that look weird? Is this flowing water or something? Or is it because there's glowstone next to it? I'm not actually sure. Might be because it's next to glowstone. I don't know. Okay, well anyway, let me put down some shulker so we can get some materials out. Oh, that's wrong. That'll break my my dead bush. All right, let's grab some stone. So the first thing that when I do this, I want to make sure, like around the island, the first block over is water, followed by sand all the way around. So we need to figure out that placement. So right there, we're gonna have sand on this block. So that's gonna be the first block placement. And then we need to go down a bit. So it's a pretty sheer drop all the way down. And it looks like towards the bottom it kind of smooths out a bit. It's not quite as sharp. Something like that. So I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to do it on all four sides. Then I'm going to do like one on the diagonals. And then we'll try and figure out how to connect the blocks in between. This one's more of a not as sharp. Do you guys like terraforming in Minecraft? Is it one of the things you don't like doing? I find it to be like kind of relaxing because I don't have to think too much about it. Icarus, you don't like doing it? Oh, you know what? I should probably tweet out that I did switch over to HermitCraft. Do that real quick. Yeah, where was my tweet? I know I tweeted. Tweet. There's a lot of tweets since I started, maybe? That's gotta be it. All right. You don't like it one bit, mostly because you're not good at landscaping. I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at it, but I can make things work. But I mean, you'll never really get good at it unless you try. So there's that too. Yeah, I guess I'll do it right here from this point. And this is kind of a very easy slope here. Something like that. Is this lukewarm ocean? Yes, there are pufferfish that spawn around here. Yo, I never got rid of this block. Let's get rid of this. This is from when I was placing our conduit right here. And I placed like this up against the kelp or something. I was like, where did that block go? Can't believe it's still there. And I haven't moved it yet. All right, so this one's going to be a little weird. I guess we can kind of follow the terrain a bit here. I'll come out a little bit so we're not following it exactly. Something like that, and we could just kind of blend that in, throw some extra sand on there or something. All right, so we got all four different cardinal directions done. So now I kind of want to do the diagonals. This under here, I think, is all going to be sand. Just kind of fill that in a little bit. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So we go from like a really sharp decline to kind of a smooth one. So this is kind of... It's going to be a little weird. A little weird to like blend this in, I guess. This kelp needs to go. I saw you just spawn over there, guy. Think I didn't see it? I saw it. Something like that. I messed up? No, I'm good. I guess we'll call that the diagonal. Dude, there are so many drown. There's a bunch of people online too. Yo. You have to pull out my trident here. Alright. Dude, they're coming from all around. I should grab my trident. Yo, is one touching me? Hey, you brought me a... I got one too. Now what, guy? You brought me a very naughty shell. Hey, that's mine. Can we just chill for a moment, guys? No, we can't. How do you stop drown from, like, being all up in your grill while you're doing stuff in the water? You can't really do this either because it doesn't go back into your offhand, which is dumb. Dude. All I want to do is a little underwater work, and there's like so many drowned here. Are we gonna have to do something else? Ridiculous. All right, let's see if we can make some progress here in between the drowned, I guess. Would use a villager as bait to drown go after villagers before players? I feel like they target players more. There's so many of them. Might want to hire some security. I wonder if it being daytime will like make them calm down a bit. I'm not sure. You're migrating from Bedrock to Java. Any tips? I don't have any tips because I haven't played Bedrock. I can tell you you've made the right choice though. Yo, we got 2 trading guys. Did you drop a trading? No. Ow! You dropped a trident, though. You guys got any tips for keeping drowned away? Goodness. The conduits only damage the drown if they get within, like, I don't know, 10 blocks of the conduit or something. Like, it's a very short range. Here, I'll show you. If I come over here, you can see, and it only affects one of them at a time. So even though you're swarmed by like 50 drown, only one of them will take damage. And it's only when they get like pretty close to this thing. See, that one's now taking damage, but all these other ones are like super close and nobody else is taking damage. It's kind of dumb. That was almost a pretty nice shot, guy. Anyway, let's see if we can actually get some more progress done here. Maybe we won't be able to. Just drop it. Oh my goodness, so many of them. We good? Let's keep going. I really wish there was a better way to keep these things away. Like conduits, I thought were supposed to like make drown not live in their area of effect, but it's like such a short distance and it only affects one at a time. It's pretty pointless. This is more of a gradual slope. Something like that. Thanks for the speed boost, Dolphin. TNT doesn't damage blocks underwater, right? No, it does not. This is kind of a gradual slope as well. All right, so now it's just kind of like connecting our different levels together. Probably the first one that I want to do is right around the top so we can place our first layer of sand like I want to do. So do this all the way around and then we can connect up everything else. It would be cool if the dolphins attacked drowned. That would make you smile. It would be nice. I find dolphins to be more annoying than helpful in this game, especially when you're working in water, because like you're breaking blocks and placing blocks, and the dolphins are like, "Ooh, a toy! I'm just gonna go ahead and scatter all of your blocks everywhere." It's just like, come on, dolphin. Let's see, a gold bar over here. Let's grab that. Yeah, axolotls will help you. Those are kind of like wolves or whatever. Or at least that's what they look like they're supposed to be. Put all this stuff away that I'm not using right now. All right. See ya, SP board. I had 3 tridents. I have more than that. 2 of those tridents are like fully enchanted, one for Riptide and one for Loyalty. And those are my own personal ones. Oops, that's not correct. Now it is. All right. Yeah, I think I have about 10 or so tridents in my trident farm right now. Like, I spent a bunch of time farming them. Maybe I should grab some sand. That might make this look a little bit nicer while I'm doing this and kind of help me focus on what we're doing. Whoop. You had 3 stacks when you tried to get some tridents. You had 3 stacks of what? Oh, how much rotten flesh do I have? From the amount of drowns we just killed, 1.25 stack. If you're talking about how much rotten flesh I have from all the trident collecting that I've done, we can go up to our drown farm. Take a look. Yeah, this is... That's broken. That's broken. This is something I should have done a while ago. It's just one of those things I've been putting off. It's like, yeah, I'll get to it, and then I just never get to it. So I want to make sure I actually get this done because I don't want the islands to stay the way that they're currently looking. I want to make them look like they don't have the floaty beaches like they do. Better. As Fish says, Hypno, I'm going to be late for work because you got distracted by shapes. Sorry, dude. Hopefully work will understand. Be like, sorry, just playing shapes. You guys know how it is. I'm sure they'll understand, right? Oh, somebody done did a thing. Emperor with 100 bits. Thank you for the 100 bits. Too much decked out, I see. Hypno. Wait, what are you talking about? Too much decked out. Do I plan on having a mechanical llama on my boardwalk area? That's a good question. I hadn't thought about it. But I bet that would bring in a lot of money. People will come from like miles and kilometers around to ride a mechanical llama at the boardwalk. Yeah, Emperor, I don't know what you mean, but when you say too much decked out, I see Hypno. Like, what are you talking about? Decked out took time away from completing my islands? No, I was working on this project long before decked out was even a thing. I think what took time away from this is my project planning for the boardwalk area that I'm working on. Because this isn't like super interesting stuff to do. I'd rather be doing stuff that's more fun. Right? But this is still something that needs to get done. But yeah, decked out was a lot of fun too. Oh, missed. Nope, not there. Decked out with Warden Skulk Center would be really cool. I mean, in theory, it seems like it'll be really cool. We'll have to see how it plays out eventually, right? It might not be as good as we imagine that it can be right now. Man, I'm still out of sand. That's so much sand for that first layer just around the top. Goodness. Goodness. There we go. I guess this will just fill in. Did I have any other spots around here? This over here, potentially. Yeah, we could fill in some of this. What did I do here for the shapes? Oh, yeah, look at that. I already brought that down, so that has to be changed. Yeah, this is going to be changed. Yeah, we have different lighting options around the island, so we're not using just like the same thing over and over again. I think we have 4 different lighting variants. So we have a piece of white stained glass on top of glowstone with a birch pressure plate on it. We have an unlit campfire with glowstone under it. We have a lamp, and then scaffolding with glowstone underneath it. So I kind of like spread those around as randomly as I could. So it lights up the island fully. We don't have mob spawning here, but it's not the same lantern, 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 lantern over and over again. I guess we'll start over here. Oop, let's grab some stone. You're interested in decked out next season? Tango said he'll add 1 more floor and more mobs there. Well, he definitely had mentioned to me about extra floors and squid. You're done. Yeah, he had mentioned to me in my video about more floors and stuff. He didn't say just 1 more. The island looks nice, thanks. Yeah, I spent a bunch of time like trying to make it look more like a tropical island. I guess I could have done something better with the palm trees, but they still give the effect, right? So this is kind of an easy thing. I'm just going to follow. Hey, you're bringing me a naughty shell. We can just kind of connect these two and not really worry too much about it. Something like that. The real question is Tango gonna build decked out in a mushroom biome again? I would imagine so, because I don't think you would want creepers spawning, right? Can you imagine creepers like blowing up all the redstone in there? That looks natural. I mean, I'm just trying not to make it square. That's like the ultimate thing. Now this is going to be a little weird because the shape kind of wraps around. So I feel like what I need to do here is kind of fill in a little bit lower like this and kind of wrap this around. And then like, once we kind of get out of this section right here, then we can like finish this. Actually, I don't know. This needs to be wrapped around a little bit too, I think. Something like that. Something like that. Then we can go down one. Like this. Now this is going to end up having like a pyramid stair step effect, and we can go through here and like add in some stuff to like fix that, like change it up a little bit. So like right here, this looks like perfect stairs, right? So just come in here, break out some of those, and then place them like that, right? Like that. And now it's no longer perfect stairs. So we can go through and like nitpick it a bit once we're done. But like the hard part is just getting the shape done and then going through and like playing around with it a little bit. So this is like dropping down. Hello, Gaming Legend. How's it going? It's going pretty good. How are you doing? And then also remember, like, whatever the stone looks like now, it's still going to look different once we put sand on it. It won't... It'll definitely smooth out the shape a bit. Alright, let's continue here. How about we do a too high thing? Don't touch me. Dang guy. All right. Those kelps I swear, sometimes they are a little infuriating. Because, like, you're inside the hitbox, you don't really realize you're inside the hitbox, but you're placing blocks like you're inside a hitbox. Oh, pufferfish somewhere. Block. Yeah, my skin has been reverted. That'll be in the next HermitCraft episode. Yep, back to normal Hypno. The biggest problem I find when you're working underwater, these dolphins nearby, like you break kelp, you kill a zombie, whatever. You make an entity in the water, and if there's any dolphins nearby, they're like, oh, now it's time to play. As much as I like dolphins and everything, they're super frustrating to deal with. When you're trying to make small movements and they're giving you dolphins grace. Can't do it. Why would I ever? Tell the dolphins stop giving me dolphins grace. Alright, well, it's definitely looking like a thing. Got a bunch of left to do, though. You never heard a dolphin dying? Well, now you have. I actually have at least one dolphin head. I killed a bunch of dolphins when we were doing the head games. A long time ago. And that almost feels like that was another season. Scary ocean sounds. All right, that should be good. Something like that. Is Hypno in his wild habitat concentrated to building? Yeah, we are finishing up our islands here. If you haven't seen my island base area, I went around to all the islands. Like a good portion of them were all, like the beach of the island was underwater. So like here's a good example right here. So you can see how big this island is. So if we go down underwater, a good portion of it is floating. All this stuff that's birch was like beach that was underwater before. So my islands were way smaller. So I brought the beach up to the surface and now we're trying to unfloaty these platforms. So like this island is one that I've already done right here. So it looks like a normal island underneath basically. We're doing that same thing to this right now. How do you do the thing where you press a block and it goes to your hotbar from your inventory? Middle mouse click. It's called pick block. You know it's required that I fill all of the blocks underneath with stone, right? All the water source blocks. Not sure I'm actually going to do that. If I use a space under it, I will definitely get rid of the water. But we're just trying to make this look like the islands aren't floaty. You have enough problems with one mouse, you don't know how all you people use left mice, middle mice, and right mice to click their buttons. Wait, what? I'm confused. Here's Zambi villager somewhere. I thought that was a creeper for a second. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of me going back through here and trying to find things that should be changed to make it look a little bit better. Obviously, the way it is right now still is not very great, but like I want to get the main structure of the island done. Then I can go through and like nitpick it later and do like what I'm doing right now on a larger scale. Let's just get these blocks placed. Do. Like that. Imagine pressing 3 mice to control your computer, just booping them all day long. You have to get like rabies shot to use your computer. I'm not saying all mice have rabies, but Dolphins, please. I thought dolphins were supposed to like get angry at you when you damage them and act kind of like zombie pigmen. So if you damage one, like it'll call for help to all the dolphins nearby and they'll all start attacking you, but I've never seen that happen before. I think I read that on the wiki that they do that. You learn that people get pet rats and it's deeply unsettling. I don't see why. Oh, it's a babby guy. Yo, this guy might get me. We need to back off for a second. We got two of them. Running time. No! Don't die! No! Yo, how many trident guys are there? Goodness. So many trident guys right now. Where's the other one? Right there. Oh my goodness, I'm out drowned right now. Oh, I'm gonna die. I hear another trident. There's two of them over there? There's two, no. Just one and one's got a fishing rod. I think every mob in the game is here right now. Let me eat, come on. Where'd he go? It's right there. Dude. Is this normal, this many drown? Like, what the heck? I feel like this is not normal. Okay, I might actually die if I don't eat. Yo. Circle strafe, circle strafe. Social distance. Dude, there's more coming in. Come on. All right, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Look at them. Like, every mob in the game decided to spawn right here in the ocean. Is there no one else on the server? There's lots of people on the server. Dude, the amount of rotten flesh that's going to be floating up on the surface when we're all done here is going to be ridiculous. Goodness. And now there's a trading guy. Did you drop a trident? You didn't even have the common courtesy to drop a trident. What a guy. Yeah, cool drown farm, man. It's actually my gold farm. I want the naughty shell. All right. Yeah, that was getting a little ridiculous there for a moment. Have enough round flesh? Maybe. You know, I still need to set up like a proper trading hall. So like keeping all this round flesh isn't a bad idea. Goodness. They just swarmed. They just swarmed. Yeah, I was getting everybody else's drowned, I guess. I don't know. Super weird. That happened to me one time earlier on in the season. I think when I was live streaming as well. I was in a cave. You know, minding my own business, doing cave things. And like, it was just non-stop mobs in that cave. Just non-stop. Maybe everyone on the server is in the nether? I don't know. Not sure what causes that every now and then, but it seems like the server is just like, okay, I'm gonna spawn all the mobs right here. So we're going like super steep here. Then we need that to somehow connect over here. Okay. Social zombie. I'm not actually sure if drown have that ability. I know they are like a variant of a zombie, but I don't know if they do like social spawning or whatever. Don't know. Maybe. By the way, you love my naughty shell on the beach so much. You did it on your beach too. Others in your server keep commenting on it. You always say it's not my idea, it was Hypnos. Well, it wasn't my idea either. It was Scar's. Scar told me I should put this on my beach. I was like, all right, let's do it. I have enough of them now. I probably could go and scatter them about. Like have Because right now we only have that one for all of my islands. Probably could add in a few more. How are we doing this? So this needs to come down a bit. This guy's gonna try and fish me. Hello, sharks. All right, let's just kind of bring this across straight, and we can like make this better later. How am I doing today? I'm doing really well. Mm-hmm. You're always terrible at coming back and finishing the detail parts, master at getting things 90% done. Well, the details are pretty easy. Like, I can look at something and be like, okay, that's way too flat. Let's add something in right here. But like when there's just nothing there and then trying to like detail it as you're making it, I feel like that's a little rough to try and accomplish. As long as I have a basic shape to work from, like, it's easy for me to be like, okay, this is far too flat. Let's add a little depression right here. Something like that. And then you can easily just, you know, fill this in from the back wall. Yep. Boom. Now you no longer have like a really flat wall. So like, to me, it's easier just to place all the blocks and then come back later and kind of sculpt it a little bit. No, it's drown spawn during the day. They probably just spawn more frequently at night, but they definitely spawn during the day in the ocean. Am I gonna build a gold farm in a video or a stream? I might do it on stream. That's one of those things, like, I could build it on video, but most of it's gonna be cut anyway. Maybe I'll record it using the replay mod or something and like do a time lapse in the YouTube stuff. No builder's wand. Why live? Yeah, if vanilla had like a builder's wand or something like that, it would definitely make stuff like this way easier. Way, way, way easier. Didn't I see a drown head up here or something? Was it a... Maybe just a stone block that I saw? So this is the first flat wall. What do we do? Well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I want to get the main structure of the island at least done, and I can go through here and kind of like nitpick it later. I was trying to like follow some of these shapes a little bit, like towards the top especially. Once it gets lower, it's less important. But yeah, I definitely want to follow the shape of the island a bit up here. Hey, you're done. You're done, son. You're done. Guess that's fine. What do you mean by one block at a time? I don't understand. Somewhere you hear that Mojang has a policy of one block at a time placed or broken. Oh, for the vanilla game, yeah, I believe that is correct. Yeah, they believe that every block should just be mined one at a time. So I wouldn't expect to see anything like, you know, hammers from modded Minecraft where you can do a 3x3. And that's probably going to include builder's wand or anything like that. Yeah, I believe that is accurate. If they do, it'll be creative only. Yeah, that makes sense. The fact that they have like the fill command in creative mode is like super helpful for like trying to figure out large scale projects. Although you can always do like modded stuff and get like a builder's wand or other such tools that like help you figure things out. But I've made some pretty big use of the fill command when I was trying to figure out some things previously. It's like very helpful. Okay, so I'm like way out here. We can kind of do something like this to like tie that together. Make it like a flat thing here. Something like that. And then this, Like that can be fixed just by doing one of these. Boom. Boom. Easy. That probably needs a block. All right. Terraforming uses a surprising amount of resources. I have plenty of stone. People keep asking me, like, why I have so many shulker boxes full of this stuff. I'm gonna go through quite a bit of shulkers doing this. Just this one island, let alone the other ones that I want to do. So let's bring like something from here, just kind of straight across. Right. So we can work with that. We can like make this, oops. Something like that, and bring this out a little bit more. Something like that. Ah, here we go. Ow! Rude! Where even are you? Hiding in the kelp? Oh, he doesn't even have the common courtesy to drop the trident. What a guy. So this right here, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I guess I can just cover this. Something like that. Am I going to remove the water from the inside? Only if I plan on using the inside of this island for something. And right now I don't really have plans on that. Yeah, this is basically for appearances only. Kind of the same reason why I even made these tropical islands to begin with, is just to make them look better. We need to go get ourselves some more stone. Three more shulkers ought to do it, I think. When was the last time I died? Probably using Mumbo's... No. I was gonna say using Mumbo's spookification chamber. Last time I died would have to be Stress Monster's Haunted Mansion thing. Died a few times in there. The mansion was so good. It was really good. I liked it a lot. I'm curious who did end up coming out with the most amount of points. I'm not sure if I did. Somebody in my comments were saying that I definitely did, but I don't know if I did. Honestly, I haven't even really looked at the Frankenstein's monster thing to see what all the different reward shulkers are. I know it's got a bunch of different stuff in it. This is a mistake. Just like that's a mistake. All right, for right now, that's pretty good, pretty okay. All right, so that's kind of a problem. We can't really do that. I gotta fill this in. Oh, there's still this. No respect at all. They can't just let you work in peace, right? Dang drown guys. Okay. What's my favorite food? Your favorite food is chicken. I mean, chicken's pretty good. Are you asking what my favorite protein is? Or just my favorite food in general? Because if it's favorite food in general, I'd probably go with something... What's wrong? I'd probably go with something kind of like, you know, pizza or hamburger. Something like that. Accidentally putting the jack-o'-lanterns in the box definitely helped. Dude, there are some people in the comments on that video which are like basically calling me an idiot for not realizing that the jack-o'-lantern was a trinket and that how does it feel to throw away points? I'm like, what? Did you even watch the video? Like, YouTube comments like that sometimes make me not to ever want to watch or read YouTube comments again. Like, it makes me lose faith in humanity. And then I remember that's probably like some 12-year-old kid who's never had a friend before. Okay, let's not be mean. Let's wait for a raid to happen before you guys announce a raid, yeah? Why? I don't understand. I'm not going to say thank you to somebody or whatever before a raid happens. Tango coming in with a raid. That's a big one. Thanks, Tango. Hope you had a good stream, dude. We're just here chilling in the ocean. Trying to fix my my tropical islands a little bit. Well, make fun of those who don't have friends. How do I know I'm not one of those people who don't have any friends? You might be one of those people, but I don't know. But comments like that definitely make me lose a little bit of faith in humanity reading them. Just like, why would you even take the time to reply something like that when you obviously haven't watched the video fully? I don't know. You know what I mean? Ooh. But welcome, Raiders. I hope you guys had a great time over on Tango Tech stream. We are here just kind of terraforming a little bit. I'm not Scar, so don't expect Scar quality work here. But you know, I can place a block or two. I know how to do that. It's fine. Really, I'm just trying to get the rough shape like figured out. This isn't gonna be the final shape, so there's like a lot of flat walls and a lot of staircase looking things, and I'll go through here and like undo that and make it look better. But for right now, I just want to have the rough shape actually in place. Do you know that you can make one-way looking walls using maps and invisible item frames? I did not know that. But that's pretty cool. Is it terraforming if it's underwater? Well, I mean, we are forming land, even though like it is submerged in water, right? So I would say yes. I would say yes. If I had to say something, it would definitely be yes. Squid, you are in the way. Something like that. All right. We expect hypno terraforming and the great work you do. There we go. Something like that. This is gonna be changed up eventually as well, but yeah, it's like way easier for me to have something to work from and like chisel stuff and add stuff than like have nothing there and just, you know, place blocks perfectly the first time around. Whiskey Nerd with a 50-month resub. Whoa, welcome back, Whiskey Nerd. Thank you for the 50 months. Sorry to hear, Hypno. You hermits are all great and deserve better than that. I hate when bad people leave rude, mean comments. Scar is getting a bunch over the grass versus mycelium. Yeah, I heard about that too, which is kind of sad. People don't understand. Whoop, I just killed him with a shovel. People don't understand like all the storyline stuff. Like, we're just goofing off. Like, we pretty much already know what the outcome of things are going to be. And like, we're doing it just to make entertaining videos. But there's like, I don't know if it's kids or what, like get super invested in one side or another, or maybe their favorite hermit is doing something, and then they like just take it on a level where it's never intended to be. It gets kind of crazy, actually. Yeah, kids just don't understand. Like, all of the content that we do, especially all the story stuff, is basically pre-planned. Like, there's obviously stuff that's done that's not planned, but like the overarching stories are basically, they're basically planned. Like, who wins the turf wars, the fact that Puzzle Party even exists, things along those lines. Like, they've been talked about, everybody knows what's going on. WCW is scripted? Maybe. Let's we'll do this. Good enough. Good enough. This is not good enough, though. So how did I leave this big gap here? What the heck? At this level? I think it was that level. The real question is, was the election scripted? You have a feeling that Mumbo for mayor stuff and him not getting a single vote was staged. I already told you. I already told you all the storyline stuff. The vast majority of it is already pre-planned. Some things are not, but the vast majority is. You thought someone would champion coarse dirt as well? I mean, I think coarse dirt kind of falls under the Podzol section, right? Because like you find them pretty much hand in hand. Like that should be fine. Oh, somebody done did a thing. At least you can craft coarse dirt. Who did a thing? Oh, I don't even have my alerts visible to me. Zabu Zane dropping $50. Dude, thank you so much. I wish people would remember that HermitCraft is a group of friends that formed a family having fun. I wish people would remember that too. Thank you so much for the 50 spot, dude. That's very, very generous of you. Yeah, there seems to be like a lot of negativity in the YouTube comments, and it's not just like HermitCraft. Like in a lot of YouTube comments, you see it, and it's just kind of sad, honestly, that people feel like that's how the YouTube comments should be, is just a bunch of negativity. That's fine, actually. Wait, how many different sides are there for a turf awards? You thought there was only 2. What about Podzol? I mean, I could tell you right now who wins turf war. But I'm not. But I won't do it. Because then that would take away from people's viewing experiences, right? But yeah, like the negativity that comes from them, people's like, oh, green is on this side, so therefore everything else sucks, and I'm gonna make sure everybody knows that it sucks. Like that kind of a mentality is just so awful. It's like, yeah, there are more hermits than your favorite hermit that, you know, actually record videos and have feelings and work together on stuff and... I don't know. Cursed Earth is greater than coarse dirt? Well, fair enough. Kodak for Prez just subscribed to the channel. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Have I ever thought about playing Infinity Evolve Reloaded Expert? No. No, I don't think I'm going to play another Expert pack for quite some time, if ever again. I think once Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode is done, It's going to be a long time, if ever, before you see me touch another expert pack. Not that Project Ozone, like, was so bad that's made me decide that I don't want to do it anymore. It was the fact that pretty much every expert mod pack is the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like, I've done it. Even packs that I haven't played before, I've done it. And it's getting old. Wait, you thought the other hermits were only one person? Dude, this dolphin is gonna get wrecked. Where are you? Yes, you're cute and cuddly and friendly, but stop it with the dolphin's grace. I'm like, I got a rhythm. I know like how to place blocks or whatever. Then all of a sudden I move like 3 times my speed and I'm all over the place. I wish Dolphin's Grace was something like you'd get if you're holding a specific item in your hand or I don't know, something like that. Not just swimming in the ocean with a dolphin nearby. I'm joining Corrales by killing that dolphin? How's that? You just don't sprint in the water? You swim in the water by sprinting, and that's how you move faster. And I have like a perfect rhythm going, and then a dolphin comes and messes it all up. Dang dolphins. All right, so we got a thing here. Like, there's some things I'm gonna come back here and like fix, but for the most part, let's kind of swim around and see what we've done so far on this. What about Podzol? Exactly. What about Podzol? So like that is super flat and straight. I'll probably end up bringing this down a little bit and kind of like bringing this out a little bit, but like we'll worry about that after we finish. Like this is still pretty flat right there, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I'll probably like lower that down a little bit to kind of match with this. Oh my goodness. Whatever, drown. Nobody cares about you. Oh, now you brought a friend too? Are you gonna go fishing? There's fish all around you. What about air blocks? No, air blocks are like the worst block in the game. They should be removed. Alright. So we got like a little section here that apparently I missed or I skipped. One of the two. Remember your loading screen tips. Don't kill dolphins, you monster. I guess we should go work on that little section that I missed back there. And then we just have this last quadrant to do. And then the nitpicking. I'm going to call it terraforming specifically just to irritate you now. Kawa Blur. Just every time I say it now, just remember that I'm thinking of you when I say it. You're welcome. Got him. Thanks. Whoop. You know, HermitCraft isn't looking for new members, but who would you like to see join the server in future seasons? I would like to see some of our inactive members be more active. That's what I would like to see. Wait, what do we got? We got Python, who took a break. Jassassin. Biffa. Is there anybody else? I think those are our current inactives. I'd like to see them become more active. That's what I would like. And I wish when I was inactive for all those seasons that there was somebody rooting for me to be more active like I am of them. But it's fine. They don't care about me. It's fine. I'm just kidding. Yeah, TFC and Wells, those are both like, they're active members, but they're like kind of got real life stuff going on. Yeah, having Wells, like Wells came back and then something happened. I'm not actually sure what was going on with him. No, I'm not talking about every old member. I'm talking about members who are still listed on the website. Isna coming in with the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Do I unironically like this music? Are you somebody who does not like this music? I wouldn't listen to this music if I did not like it. I like some songs more than others, but some of them I've heard so many times and they got like a catchy beat to them, I do kind of end up humming to it. Would somebody who I don't know be considered not family friendly in HermitCraft? I have no idea who this person is that you're talking about. And we're not adding new members or whoever it is that you're talking about, so it doesn't matter, right? I think you can make that judgment call yourself, since you know that person, obviously. What's my favorite board game? Oh, that's something. I'm a fan of Monopoly, I would say. I haven't played it in a long time. A game I used to play when I was younger too, Risk. I always thought that was kind of fun. What I think of Dungeons and Dragons, I have not played D&D since I was like a teenager. And it's not because I don't like it, but that was just my only experience with it. I have not played it as an adult. I'm sure I'd probably have fun with it if I got a group together or whatever. But I'm not actively like looking for a Dungeons and Dragons group. That makes sense? But yeah, I was a teenager. We played Dungeons and Dragons with a teenager friend DM. So it never was really serious. Like, it wasn't a well thought out campaign. It was kind of like, make your character, like, here's something stupid that happened, and then you spend like an hour on that something stupid, and then like we just go and do something else, you know what I mean? And then next time we play, we just like do a new character again. So like, we never had a proper campaign. I'm sure it'd be a lot of fun, but but it's just not something I've actively like tried to seek out to play. Hypno was a teenager once? I was born old. Ah, I'm in a box. You can't stop yourself cheating in your single player modded? I mean, you could always find somebody who's hosting a server of whatever you're playing and just don't give yourself op so you don't cheat, right? But honestly, as long as you're having fun, that's all that really matters. What other video games do I play? Well, we just played a new indie video game, well, new-ish indie video game earlier in the stream. We were playing a game called Shapes.io, Shapes with a Z. It's kind of like Factorio, Satisfactory, factory building style game. I'm kind of a fan of like RPG games. I used to be really into like the Final Fantasy series and stuff, but not so much anymore. Like pretty much after Final Fantasy X, there really hasn't been a great one. There's been okay ones, but not like a great one. I haven't played Zelda since SNES. The last Zelda I played was Link to the Past. I haven't played any of the 3D Zelda games. I haven't played any of the 3D Metroid games. I pretty much don't really pay attention to Nintendo anymore. Even though that was kind of like what I grew up with. Yeah, the drown just won't leave me alone. You're not wrong. But it's fine, we deal with them. As long as we don't get swarmed by them, shouldn't be like a huge issue. Am I planning on playing Cyberpunk 2077? Yes. Been looking forward to that for a while. I played CD Projekt Red's Witcher 3. Had a lot of fun playing that. Was actually going to do another playthrough of that before Cyberpunk came out, but one thing led to another and just decided not to. I'm really waiting for the next Elder Scrolls game to come out. Like, Skyrim is fun and everything, but it's a little dated now. Let's do like a drop off there so this thing like ends. When is the next video coming out? Probably there'll be a Project Ozone 3 tomorrow. What was my first video game console and what was my first game that I played on it? My parents had an Atari 2600. The first game I played on that might have been like Asteroids or something. Like all the games on the old Atari, not that good. Like it had the original Donkey Kong and the original Mario Brothers and, you know, some of those kinds of games, which kind of makes it cool or whatever, but like none of the games on it were like that great. Space Invaders? Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't remember what the first video game was that I played, but the Atari 2600 definitely was the first console. Yeah, I did play the E.T. game on Atari forever ago. Maybe this time I'll beat it, and there's like no real way you can beat the game. It was just horrible. You know, honestly, I don't even remember liking E.T. as a kid. But I remember we had that video game, that's for sure. Okay. Did we seal in everything? Have we done it? I think we might have done it. So now we can start like shaving away some of these mistakes and extra blocks and stuff to make it look a little bit more natural-like. What does a 999,000 channel point thing do? Nothing. It gets rid of all your extra points if you have that many. Oh, I did miss a section right here. It's literally there just as like a lol thing. Lol, I have too many points, lol. Here's a way to waste them. You will reach it one day? Well, I mean, it's a goal. It's definitely a goal to strive for, having too many points, and then like using a thing that takes 1,000,000 of them and just wastes them. It's definitely a goal. What's my streaming schedule? I usually start streaming at 2 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, excluding Thursdays. And then I stream until like I don't want to stream anymore, basically, which is generally around like 3 hours or so. Going a little bit longer today because we played another game. I wanted to stream some HermitCraft and kind of get this project done a bit. But we're getting pretty close, I think, to the end of the stream. Okay, so we got like big flat areas that I kind of want to unflatify. Gonna do something like that. Maybe add in some blocks right here. Just really looking for anything that stands out, like this right here, that really long drop off. Like, while you can find things like that in the natural terrain, it's not really common. Suck it, squid. If we add in some more slopes like this, it'll help break that up a bit. Oh, another trident dude, huh? Babby trident dude. Awesome content. Random question. How do you get better at building in Minecraft? I'll let you know when I figure it out. But I can suggest watching videos on YouTube of like people who do tutorials for building and taking notes about things that they do. But I wouldn't call myself like a great builder. I can build some stuff. I can do some things, but I don't excel at it. Probably one of the #1 things you want to do is a little bit more randomization and not as much of the same thing over and over. So like grids, stairs, steps that are like one block down. Like this is pretty much specifically for what I'm building here. You don't really want to do repeating patterns that much. Oh my goodness, this dolphin needs to get wrecked. Dolphin, you're adorable, but stop with the dolphin's grace. Oh, I got a dolphin head. Sweet. Alright, so now we can bring back this back wall here. There's another dolphin. I don't mind dolphins. Like, I really normally wouldn't go out of my way to harm one. When I'm trying to, like, build underwater and navigate underwater, and then they come along and start messing with my blocks and give me dolphin's grease and make me zip all around when I don't want it, it becomes frustrating. So I remove the problem. It's that simple. It's nothing against the dolphin. Like, I like dolphins. I love dolphins. They taste like chicken. That's a bad joke. That's better. There's a little bit of like really flat stuff going on down here. Did I ever play Rocket League? No. No, that kind of a game does not interest me at all. I really don't understand what people find so fascinating about it, to be honest. Like, sports games in general just don't do it for me. Ow. Man, I've killed a bunch of trading guys and we only got the one trident so far. I've never watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. Nope. Is it good? Should I watch it? Have I seen The Boys? Yes. Yes, that Amazon... The Amazon TV show, I like it. Mm-hmm. Haha, you're burning. Now what? Yeah, you get in that water. You like it. Trident drowns are annoying. I don't know. Just being swarmed by drowns is annoying. Okay, so this needs to be changed up. I think if we do one of these numbers here, maybe bring that down a couple blocks. This is wrong. That is better. Maybe we'll throw in a block like that. So this right here, again, got like really high walls. We need to do something about this, kind of break that up. Better. Better. You just tuned in. What am I doing? We are doing just a little bit of terraforming here under the water, trying to make my islands a little less floaty. We've done this once before for another island, but now we're doing it on a different one. Now I'm just kind of putting in a little bit of finishing touches here to make the stone that I laid down not look as awkward. Like, we're going to be covering this up with sand and gravel eventually, so it's not just going to be stone down here. But we need to make sure the shapes look convincing. Like, it originally was an island. It wasn't something that I just, like, formed myself. This is still awfully flat back here, but I think we're just going to leave it as it is. This is mostly okay. You could probably add some of those in there. I think that'll be fine. This we could probably do with cutting away some of these blocks. Maybe something like that. Maybe we'll extend this out a little bit down here. If you like Airbender, the movie, was hoping for a second one. I see. Yep, I've never watched it. I've heard people talk about it before. Get rid of that. Something like that. Maybe add another block there. This is kind of getting real nitpicky here, but overall, I think it'll help sell this as like what the island was supposed to look like when we're all done. Okay. Get rid of some of that. What movie or series did I like watching? Recently, I rewatched through Breaking Bad because I really like that show. So I would say that would be like one that I've liked. Yeah, it's pretty good. I also tend to watch a lot of shows that are on like Discovery, like Gold Rush and Deadliest Catch, those kinds of shows. Like I will find myself watching those a lot, like reality Discovery shows. Breaking Bad is really good, but you didn't end it yet? Oh, well, you're missing out. You were missing out. Must be a baby drowned inside the island here. All right. What I think of El Camino, I didn't really add anything. Like, I mean, I guess it was okay. I didn't like it or dislike it, but it didn't really add anything to the story. I would say, like, if we're talking about spin-off things, Better Call Saul is much better at, like, adding to the story and telling more of it. Opinions on the Star Wars prequel trilogy? Jar Jar Binks is by far the best character that ever has been or ever will be in Star Wars. Kappa. Definitely can't forget a Kappa. But honestly, I did like the prequel trilogy. Yeah, the whole Darth Jar Jar conspiracy that was going on for a while, that was real fun and entertaining. I don't know, like, I like Star Wars and everything. I'm not like a huge Star Wars fanatic. I think we're done. I think we're done down there. Now we got to put the sand in the gravel, but I don't think we're going to do that today. I think we're probably going to leave this here as a reminder, and I will take care of that. Maybe tomorrow? Yeah, Mandalorian, like, I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not big on Star Wars. Like, I watched the first season of Mandalorian and it was okay, but like I saw people getting really hyped about it, and I mean, it was fine. There was a baby Yoda in it and stuff, but I didn't get really hyped over it. That's not to say that the show isn't good or whatever. It's just I'm not that into Star Wars that I care so much. You know what I mean? Like, there was some story elements of it that I thought was fine. There's a lot that's kind of, yeah. Yeah, I heard that the second season started. I don't have a subscription right now to Disney Plus. I don't really feel like I want one either at this point. I'll probably wait until The Mandalorian is fully out and maybe a few more shows. Like, there's supposed to be a spin-off Marvel one coming out here pretty soon. WandaVision or something. Like, I'll probably wait until that's mostly done, then I'll re-up my sub and just binge watch all of it and like cancel my sub again. Like, it just, I don't know. There's not a lot on Disney that I care to watch. Like, when it first came out, like, I subbed to it and I watched a lot of the stuff, and it's like, that's pretty cool. And then months kept going by without me really watching much, and I was like, okay, time to cancel. I haven't watched Picard, but that's on CBS All Access. Oh, I left my shulker over there too, my white one. I need to go grab that. Definitely don't want to leave that one around. You know what? I guess I'll just grab these and take them back too. You watched Gargoyles on Disney, but that was about it. I mean, I watched a few of the Disney movies that I saw a long time ago. Like, I rewatched The Lion King, the original animated one, and Beauty and the Beast, and I don't know. There was a few other shows that I watched that I remember watching when I was younger. Just so, like, you know, they're available now. I was like, cool, I guess I'll stream that. I got nothing else to watch. And that was fine and everything, but I'm not going to sit there and rewatch them over and over and over again. And there wasn't enough new content coming out on Disney Plus. I just felt like it was worth me keeping a sub. It seems like one of those novelty services that I'll re-up my sub every now and then to, like, I don't know, watch Frozen or something again. Oh yeah, you can put all this stuff up at the trading farm. Scary, I'm your favorite YouTuber, thanks. Hey, look at all these trade-ins that I already have. Another one to the pile. So is there any news about Podzol campaign? Am I going to spoil anything that would potentially be in a video on a live stream? No. There's no news. WandaVision isn't a spin-off, but setting up for an alternate Earth, so you live in Atlanta near Pinewood, aka Disney, and they just started to film Loki and the Falcon. Yeah, like, I'm really interested in watching these different shows. Like, it's been a long time since the last Marvel movie came out. What was it? The Spider-Man one? After Endgame? So, like, anything Marvel, I'd be interested in getting my my hands on. Hawkeye is coming in with a 4-month resub. Welcome back, Hawkeyes. Thank you so much for the 4 months, dude. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and end it here. Let me see if we got another Hermit that's streaming that I can pass the love on to. And it looks like Jevin is actually streaming, so we'll go ahead and throw a raid his way. Guys, thanks so much for all the support today and for hanging out. If you're new to the stream, I do stream Monday through Friday, excluding Thursdays, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern. We should be back tomorrow, doing a little bit more HermitCraft. Maybe we'll start off with shapes again. I'm not actually sure. Yeah, if you want to check that out tomorrow, another live stream. Hit the follow button if you haven't so you get notified when I go live. And that's it. Take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.